Blake Snell. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Not even close there. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that one lifted in the air center field. Edman takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. Snell, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. 1 down, base is empty. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. And that one is inside. And now a full count.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Turner now. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Just a fastball that got away from him there. He didn't have the right finish to it. Good extension that he needed to get to his target.
Snaps it down to second. And he throws it away. Snap throw down to second. Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And ball 1. Now remember, Kyle Schwarber grew up in Ohio, and so he got a chance to watch a lot of really good Cincinnati Reds teams. His favorite players growing up were Barry Larkin and Ken Griffey Jr. Next one is off the plate. And now 3-1. That one pushed to the left and foul. The wind of the pitch. On the ground. Throw on to Freeman. Schwarber out on the play. Bottom of the first. And the batter now, Mookie Betts. The pitch. Smash to the left side. In time to Kepler. 1 up, 1 down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. One of the best RBI guys in the game this year. Right now, 2nd in the NL. Line drive. Garcia calls it in, 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. That one is gone. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they slice into the lead. It's 2-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Here's a rocket out to left. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And that's a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Max Muncy at the dish. Rips that one to right. Garcia makes the grab, and that's the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And the home team down to back here at the ballpark. Welcome back. Now it's Mookie Betts. And a pitch. And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on the move. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Kepler. And they tag him out. Here's Kyle Tucker. The solo homer his first time. Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. He's safe.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far when you don't have a good...
Ripped into right center. Base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's a one-run game. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Comes through with the RBI. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything.
That one is absolutely belted. And out of here.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it. And it went a long way.
And now it's Max Muncy. And it's fouled away. The wind of the pitch. Ground ball, Kepler. And he takes it himself for the out. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. That one hit to right. Garcia makes the catch, and that'll do it. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show LA. Some people call it rhythm and soul. I could never get enough of this. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Kyle Schwarber. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Phillies catcher, Garrett Stubbs. And that one pulled foul. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Stays alive. Kicks and fires. And that one missing low. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Bunt attempt, popped up, tracks it down for the out. 2 up, 2 down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Bounce to the left side. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And now Adolis Garcia. There's a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. Tied at 4. That misses. Now 1-2. Tries to get back and save. Turner off. For first with 2 away. Now he steps off. Nothing doing. Here comes a pitch. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Here's a 2-2. Runner on the go. Battling here as he fouls it away. That misses the zone, and a full count now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Snell picked to first. Turner back in standing. Payoff pitch. Swung on, belted. That ball's carrying. Caught just shy of the wall. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a run. Top 6. So here's the Phillies DH. Kyle Schwarber. Jeff Hoffman gets handed the rock out of the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And a pitch. And that one hammered way back there. That one is gone.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
In time to Kepler. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Tommy Edman at the plate. 1 for 2. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nice grab on the run. 2 away now.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one's gone. Oh, muscle to center field, and they add a couple more. It's 8-4. Christopher Sanchez taking over on the mound. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. Freddie Freeman bops one out of here. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-4. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
The batter now will be Will Smith. He's already homered here in this one. He's already homered in this game.
He's going.
There goes Tucker. Strike in there. Throw. Save.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He scores. It's 10-4.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Here comes Max Muncy. In the air, left side. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 11-4.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Oil Can Kirkland.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the Edmundo.
He's out. 3.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner.
3.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Good eye right there. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering misses, and it's 2-0. That's a little bit low.
3 balls, no strike.
That one's in there, and now 3-1. Man on second, 2 down. That one down the line, and that's just foul. And a 3-2, and that's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count. It tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Kepler, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Tries to get back and save. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes. And the righty deals. That one missed. First and second, 2 down. That one's in there. Strike 1. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that ends the inning. Leave a couple. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. And welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Crushed to right, and that one's going to lead the park. Out of here. Home run. He circles the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 12-4. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, catcher.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Tucker headed for third. In there safely. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he's squared up.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His 13th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 15-4. A new arm into the game, the righty, Brian Baker.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up.
And that should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first.
In the air, left field. Marsh makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. And they extend their lead.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These guys are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
That one ripped. Way back there. And forget it.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Drops into the glove. Out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Wastes no time there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now, Freddie Freeman. Mookie on the move. Throw to second, and great jump.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well,
and he's out, and they got him. That ends the inning. In the end, 10 men come to the plates. 6 of them come around to score. We're back. It's the top. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. To third, Muncy. Throw to first.